Good morning! Car ride! If you're watching this video, that means that your hands have turned into monkey paws. And I think I know who did it. Side note, before we get started, I think it's time that we all start watching Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. Or 'tis the season. Start at season 2, which is the first one, and work your way up. I'll see you all at the finish line. If you try to hold me to it, I am going to cry. Sometimes being married to an extrovert is difficult because she gets me into conversations with people, long conversations, and then she walks away, and then I have to carry the energy of the group. When all I want to do is sit there and quietly think to myself and watch people and judge people. Not watch people, judge people. I don't know. I'm this type of introvert that desperately wants to be an extrovert, though, and then I have to mentally try to trick myself into thinking that I want to be starting up these long conversations. I don't know, it leads to like disappointment in people. I think they meet Stacy and they talk to her and she's warm and friendly and they feel seen, and then I come in and I'm quiet and odd. I would say odd. And I just come in with quick 1-2 punchlines because that's where I like to be. And then I retract into not talking. But one thing I noticed this week, we're on a hike back from the mud hike, and I'm thinking about who everybody is and how we all interact in the world. And Stacy's ahead of me, having a long conversation with one of the junior counselors about, I don't know, who knows. And then I look up ahead, and then behind me is my young lady, my daughter, who is just going off on some sort of tangent with a junior counselor, and junior counselors, I mean, they're back and forth, so they're in the midst of a real conversation. I'm like, all right, the ladies are getting it done. Stacy's holding the baby, or she's carrying the baby, and then me and a middle son are walking covered in mud, and we both have our hands out like this because we don't like what we just went through, but we did it, and we were happy to do it. But we were both like, and we're quietly just walking together, not talking. I was like, oh, maybe it's just the boys. And then I look up ahead, and my oldest son is in full conversation with another junior counselor. So I think I've created some extroverts, which will provide cover for me in later years when I don't want to talk, and they can run the conversation. I don't know. I think we're all a little bit of a mix of both, but I feel the most comfortable when I'm not talking. Just saying. in introvert and extrovert clothing. Is that a thing? I think sometimes you just have to do mental gymnastics to work yourself through certain things. Like if I was right now in a place and the 5 people who are watching this video were sitting right there, could I carry this conversation on by myself, like I'm talking to you? But the fact that I've convinced myself that it's just me and the camera, then I can babble on about who knows what. For 7 minutes. Or if I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. I think the car behind me is not happy. You just get that sense of they take corners a little too fast. They keep pointing at me with their middle finger. I'd like to say, hey, I see you. I see you too, buddy. I see you too. I see you dancing. Ooh, 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 I see you dancing. That was odd. Oh, boy. Okay. Good stuff. Happy Monday. I got no big news coming out this week. Or do I? No, I don't. Or do I? No, I don't. It's good to talk with everybody. And next time we're all in the room and you want me to do a live performance of this, feel free to just start a chant. I can start chanting my name, and hey, who knows?